What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Week 1 weekly quest. Damage players before the first storm circle forms. If you haven't already subscribed or used my creator code yet, please consider doing so. I truly do appreciate your support. Now we need to do 300 damage only to players, not opponents. Now this is a tricky one. It must be before the storm forms. So while you're waiting for the battle bus to launch and everyone's just dancing around, you need to make sure you've got a strategy here and that you understand this. Once the battle bus launches, there's a couple timers that you can see. Now in the top right corner there, right below the mini map, watch how this changes. So this is where the green with the person that looks like they're parachuting, this is not the first storm circle, but you do need to take advantage of this. I highly recommend you go straight down as fast as possible. As you are, you're gonna watch. See how there's people going if you pay attention in the sky, and now watch this person on my left of my screen right there. I've got my eyes on that person. I am now going to make sure I land with them. Now the first countdown is just the dropping counter. You don't have to worry about this, but watch the screen in a minute. Now we see storm forming in 59 seconds. So from this point, we've got 1 minute and that's it. Don't worry about dying. All you're worried about is getting some kind of damage. So we saw Santa Snoop there. I grab a weapon ASAP. I run in with no fear of dying. As long as I get damage. I get that kill there, that's 100 damage. Now I'm quickly looking around, see the counter, we've got 37 seconds. So I'm just looking in the distance and I saw some movement. I've zoomed in here just for you to see. I know it's not the best resolution there. But at this point, this was my first time trying out my strategy, so I was a little bit firing off a little bit wildly here. And then I realized I've still got some time. So I took out that other player, that's 200 of the required 300 in one match. I've done it so far. 15 seconds left at this point. And then after that counter comes down, boom, you'll see this. And we're on storm 1 of 12. At this point, you are done. Finish up the game if you like, or you can even quit. I often will just quit. So in a second match, I've now straight off the bat, I come down off that battle bus. I'm going straight down again. If you glide through the sky and you try to go somewhere, you're going to waste way too much time. You basically want to come straight down and watch for other players. Also, listen for gliders. If you're paying attention, like I'm doing here, as I land at Outlaw Oasis, which is a pretty hot place, and a hot drop would be places where others are dropping quite often, I'm listening for gliders. I hear gliders, and now I'm just going to be very mindful. Now on the playback, I will see players that I did not see in the game, because when the pressure's on, it's harder to see. But you'll see on the other side of this area here that a player will land on the roof right there. They just came in. I didn't actually see the person there. I was running over, and then I heard them as I got closer, and so that's why I went underneath. I would have just shot that player right away, but I'm going to quickly get up here. I've still got 40 seconds. You can see the timer counting down. And at this point, I will unload on this person right here, and I'm now at 295 of the required 300. I saw another player on the other side because they shot at me. I accidentally got myself shot up there and sent into the sky. That was an error. But all I'm doing is making sure within the next 20 seconds that I've got here, I get my damage. That is all there is to it. Damage on players only before that storm circle forms. Hope that the guide was helpful. Please drop a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and use that creator code. Until the next video, this is GamerDad out.